Mixta, time for the Mixta, come get your Mixta. Yo, Mixta Boyz back in this bitch. It's your boy Max.
Two Cheese.
And Fats. And we back today with an album review. Flygod is an Awesome God 2 by Westside Gunn.
Westside Gunn, baby.
You know what I'm saying? This is obviously a sequel to Flygod is Awesome God 1. So, for all those that didn't know. I mean, we're just going to get right into this shit. The first track was just an intro. Yeah. A little clip. Yeah. So, we're not really going to, talk about that.
Yeah. Praise God, though. Praise God.
Yep. Praise God. The intro. That's what it's called. And then the first track on the album, Michael Irvin.
The actual track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first natural track, Michael Irvin. So let's give this shit a play.
Everybody think they fly now, but ain't nobody flying. Whoever cooked your half a brick in the air fryer, shooting out the Lambo trucks and out the tire. Cases everywhere, burnt the hole in the tire.
Okay. Hey, you ever cooked a half a brick in the air fryer?
Yeah. Hey, he's on that new wave.
Fuck with the air fryer.
He's on the new wave. On the new wave. Hey, that's just probably good ass shit because the air fryer makes everything better. So yeah, you already know
10
that
times better, baby.
Yeah, let's see what's got on this shit, man.
Let's go to the next good part of the song.
Positive, you dropped your shit minus. Woke up middle of the night with Shelly crying. The nigga got an L, he realized he gon' die then.
So we just gave you the beginning and the end. It was only one verse, so it wasn't really a song, just like straight through gas of a verse. Michael Irvin, it was about 2 minutes, two and a half minutes long, but the intro and let the song play. A lot of his songs on this album have like little skits attached to them, so it kind of fucks with the time a little bit on the track. But the next, how we rating that song right there, Michael Irvin?
I give that a solid 7.
Yeah, I'm on the same thing with you. I'm not doing my figure skating rating on this one. So I'm gonna go with the 7. I'm just gonna round up to the nearest number.
Yeah. I went with a 7. I went with a 7 also. I think we're all pretty much in agreement. A good way to start off the album.
Yeah.
7, baby.
All right, and the next song is
Jose Canseco
with Stove God Cooks.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this is like. Okay. I mean, it's I like that soulful sample.
Yep, it's a little slower, but it's nice.
Yeah, they're still gassing a little bit. They're still gassing.
Yeah, he still got that. Let's check the next part of the shit.
Stay boss niggas is really workers. I followed the bricks, I seen the wizard behind the curtain. They talk big till we catch them in person. They talk big till we shoot their suburban.
That's just hard though.
Hey, that's how Stove God Cook. I never heard of this dude before.
Me either.
Ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I seen the name on track list, I was like, what the fuck? All right. But he's gassing.
Yeah.
What else he got on
and
this
they talk big till they see the Suburban.
Yay.
Should be the next verses. 2 stoves side by side, I bet I work. I turn my granddaddy church parking lot to a church's chicken. Take the brains out, let the head hang like Mr. Perfect shit.
Ooh, Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect, man.
Damn, everybody knows his curls, his golden locks.
At the beginning of that shit, we missed the clip a little bit. He said him and Emerald Lagasse should be the next verses. And then the Stove side by side, I bet I'll work them. Like, man, that's crazy talk right there, man. I like that shit. I don't know who this dude is, but I like him.
Well, he cooks.
He's hard.
Shit, I like what he's doing, man.
He's gassing, man.
He's an old brave, man. Hank Aaron. Yeah, I don't know who this dude is, but I fucks with him. I fucks with him tough.
Might have to hear more about him.
Yeah, let's see what he ends it with.
It's a method to the madness. Everything is metal, man. He look who kill the foundation. Everything collapse. Everything is stamped. Everything is wrapped. If the fans ask you about me, tell them everything is cash.
Everything is cash.
Facts. Hey, he gassed that shit. He gassed that shit. I don't know who Stove God Cooks is, but I'm gonna look for his name now on tracks.
And just because of that dude, I gave that song a 9.
A 9. Oh, Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco.
I gave it 8.5, so I'm right there with you.
I gave it a solid 8.
Yeah, and that was because of Stove God.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Stove God, he is on the next track 4, One More Hit. Again,
Yep.
featuring Stove God Cooks.
But I think it's all Stove God Cooks featuring Westside.
Oh, damn, already.
Damn.
Rush you can't touch. Told the bitch I'm richer than half the Lakers. Now go to sleep. You wake up. The bubble past the Vegas. Better on it all. Crowd way spoon loose. He got shot in there.
I mean, that one was even
Yeah.
slower, but god damn, he said he's richer than half the Lakers.
Yeah.
I mean, we know a couple that he's not. You know, obviously Bron and AD,
Bron.
but
Mhm.
he probably is richer than all the bench warmers.
Damn, maybe some of the starters.
maybe a couple. You know, damn. I mean, he said Conway got shot in the head. That is his brother. Did get shot in the head. He is also part of Griselda, so he ain't lying either. So he might not be lying about being richer than half the Lakers.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll see what else we got on this track. Stove got Cooks.
Lux touch marble shine like the floor is damp. Kilos under the hood with the Porsche stamp. Cartier goggles, bitch, I'm horse gram.
Woo-hoo!
Cartier goggles.
Another punchline from Stove guy,
Yeah.
man. Horace Grant, though? Come on, man. You see it? It's Bulls, man. Let's see what else he got on here.
Prayed through summer and he read through winter. Then he came home rich, I had the bread delivered. Bitch, I just hit 7 figures. The same night, my young shooter hit 11 niggas.
What
That's
the?
fuck, bro.
Straight
Stove,
gassing.
bro.
That's just
Stove,
crazy, man.
Stove got Cooks, bro. This was a great feature for Westside on this
Yup.
shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this one I gave it an 8. I didn't like it as much as Jose Canseco, but I gave it an 8. But how y'all feeling about that?
I'm
Yeah.
saying I liked it as much as Jose Canseco, so I gave it an 8.
I give it about an 8 as well.
About an 8?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, Stove got Cooks in. So far, we're 4 tracks in, but 3 songs in, and there's no hooks.
Yeah,
But I'm not mad at it. Like, it fires so far.
they catchy.
So track 5 was an interlude, just a little clip. So we go straight to the next song, which would be Lil Cease,
Little C.
featuring Armani Caesar, which I guess is his new female artist that he signed. So it's our first listen to Armani Caesar and Lil Cease. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm the illest nigga ever walking. Cactus plant flea market. He tried to walk me, chop his feet off, and left his brains hanging for a peace offering. Yo,
Left his brains hanging for a peace offering,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
What the fuck?
Damn.
Dawg, this for Westside, man.
That's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
disrespectful.
Yeah, that's a good visual to have on there. And that's the shit he brings. He just brings sometimes those one-liners that you're like,
Yeah.
okay, you got that,
And
man.
that's all he needs sometimes, you know?
Yup, just
Yeah.
a one and done.
The one and done, wham bam.
Thank you, man.
Wow, coming like a money shot. Bitches start strut, these niggas they all us. I come through, fuck up they swagger, they all stuck. They give me props cause I'm pretty and bossed up.
Okay, so that's our first listen of Armani Caesar.
She sounds alright.
She's alright. She's alright.
She don't sound super trash. But
Yeah.
she sounds alright.
You know, and I will put this out there. I don't fuck with a lot of female rappers. You know, it is a man's sport. There's a couple in the history of rap music that are like dope. I'm not sure she should be one of them. But you know, let's see what else that she got.
Whipping holes in line, call me Major C's. I be getting this money, talking made cheese. Model type, looking right, no agencies. Being full of niggas.
You know, she got like that pretty girl swag kind of. You know, I'm trying to see if I can think of anyone who she kind of sounds like. Kind of Foxy, but just not the voice of Foxy. Kind of the style of Foxy.
Yeah, I guess
A little bit.
you can say
A
that.
little
Yeah.
smoother voice though. Let's see what else she got on here.
Please, Britney Spears, oops, I did it again. Shit, I'm one of the very ones that ain't want me to win. It's like I never got the joke. I'm always laughing. I'm on here to stay. You bitches fast.
It's alright.
Yeah,
It's alright. It could have ended better.
I mean, he could have picked just someone different on that song.
I mean,
yeah,
he
that was
had-
a
he had to
hard-ass
try her
beat.
out. He had to try her out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was a short and sweet song. It was a hard ass beat. I fucked with the beat, tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the beat was tight.
I think he could have had, you know, someone else on there. But, you know, fuck it. I guess, you know, it's your artist you signed. No better way than put her on your own shit. You
You
gotta get some exposure.
gotta support the Buffalo kids,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So, definitely going with I give that song
About a 5.
I give it 6.5 because of Westside.
Give it a 5.
How you feeling about it?
I give it a 4.
4.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I didn't really care
Disliked
for
it
it.
a little bit. Disliked it a little bit.
I didn't even really care for Westside shit. It was just
Yeah, Westside's verse wasn't too strong.
Yeah.
And it was short.
It was.
And then it was the rest was her, you know?
Yeah, yeah, so the next one will be another skit, a Fuck the Police skit, you know, and then speaking of having good features, the next song, number 8 on the CD, Buffs versus Wires with Benny and Boldy James.
And,
Probably one of the best songs.
yeah, and Benny gassed.
Yeah, super, super, super.
Track the real numbers. I took a loss and just had to build from it. Y'all broke the code. Do dirt on game when y'all spoke the hoes. That was reckless. That's expected.
So far, so good.
Yep.
And we're probably just going to run through his verses. So far, so good.
Oh, yeah, it's
Gassing.
good, and he's going to keep going.
My wrist big enough to catch infections. This heckler on me, protect the homies. Bodie and Westside treated my 40 just like my only connect. Who said it was simple? The prison strengthened my mental.
He's still gassing.
Come on,
He's still
man.
gassing.
The diamonds cut so big, cause infections. Oh, he's gassing.
The lead on the paper from writing letters and pencil. It's a process. I'm fresh. I just moved up the projects. $1 million deals and still feel like they ain't hot yet.
Ew.
It's like every gas,
every
gas.
Fire,
every
man.
bar.
Bro.
Pawns in the Coogee, Al Green in the mock neck, Russell Simmons, my mindset, I'm old ho with a Pyrex.
Old
Ho with a Pyrex, dog.
Dang.
Said Biggie in a goo. Oh my, come on, man. Let's go.
When my mother hurt, brother land under dirt. We can forgive you, but you get punished first. Dope on a paper plate, thinking wild at the paperweight. I ran around the world for it, just like the amazing.
The amazing. Ran around the
Race.
world for it like the Amazing
Damn.
Race, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite song.
So far, the best verse.
Oh,
so far.
yeah. And he's still going.
Yeah.
Money counter singing to me, sound like Amazing Grace. Cooked and break a big at a time, I was 8 for 8. The butcher, nigga.
Ooh.
The
This
butcher.
motherfucker, dog. This motherfucker. Oh my god, man. Benny, that's the verse of the album so far. As good as Stove Got Cooks was, that shit ain't fucking with that.
No.
And I like that Benny came in and felt like he was rapping. He wasn't just talking. He wasn't just do. He came in like with a flow, with a rhyme pattern, with bars. But it was all like, bruh, I fucks with that shit. I've always thought Benny was the best out of Griselda anyway.
Ooh,
So whenever I see his name on there,
That's
I'm
some
just
big
always
shots.
looking for him. Hey, man, call it what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Damn.
fucks with Benny, man.
And Freddie Gibbs does too.
Yeah,
Freddie Gibbs does.
Yeah, Freddie Gibbs ain't in Griselda though. He's on his own shit. But Boldy James, who's next, he is part of Griselda. So let's see what he got.
Ooh.
Touch the honey bud, trying to trap me up 1,000 states. Shout out to Butch and Gunn, my shooter don't know how to rap. Never fought the tax, had a run with that part of pack. Thumb still numb from packing up, falling lotto packs.
My shooter don't know how to rap, bruh. Like,
Yeah, it's just hard.
what? Oh, come on, man.
On the block, scurvy niggas, cops and turn head. Told Glocks with 37, selling rocks and 30. Oxycontin, Percocet, I was popping yerkes. Going on the way to see my P.O., I was dropping dirty.
Damn.
Hey, Boldy's fucking hard, man. Shout out to fucking Boldy James. I've been fucking with this dude for probably at least 5 years before he got with Griselda. So it's good to see that he found a home with Griselda because he fits that bubble that they're in. You know, that grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Boldy.
That Buffalo music.
I mean, off top, I'm gonna say that song's a 10 for me. That song's a 10.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
I give it a 9.5.
I'm giving it a solid 9.
solid 9.
Solid 9. I'm still not going to give out 10s anywhere, but
I mean, for me, that's something I'm putting in my fucking playlist immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
never be mad when that song comes on. You know, Westside also had a solid ass verse. We just, we didn't get to it because we had to go through Benny's whole shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, shout out to Westside. But that was a perfect from the beat, from the way it sounded, from all three of their verses.
Just the way the whole song was molded together.
Yeah, and I was kind of scared for Boldy because I was like, how you gonna follow that, bro? Like, Benny was right in the meat of the things. Like, how do you follow that? but Boldy held it down. I wouldn't say his verse was as good, but it was
a good
fire.
closing. It was a good
Yeah,
closing
so
verse.
for me, that's a 10 off top. For you got a
9.5.
9.5.
I got a solid 9.
A solid 9. All right, man. That's Buffs vs. Wires. The next track is another skit. So number 10 on the album, Bubba Chuck. AI, shout out to AI, baby.
And once again, Stove God Cooks.
Stove God Cooks on the feature.
Oh, God.
The Black Tom Sawyer.
The Black Balenciaga bucket league. Oh, come on, man. And you know, like, one thing about Westside, he stay fly.
Oh,
he gonna have all the name. He gonna have name brands you never fucking heard of. We've all heard of Balenciaga, but I'm saying, like, he got other ones. But let's see what else we got on this shit. So I mean, that's kind of like the feel of the hook. You know what I'm saying? Get that little feel in there, and this is like, fuck. I mean, there wasn't really no hooks on anything else.
Nope.
So it was like, all
It's
right,
like
you got a
two
little chant in there.
We got a little
You know what I'm
taster.
saying? A little taster.
A little tease.
Only Pluto, my young boy got us up like two more. I seen him shoot 7 left-handed Tony Kukoc. Cocaine Moses, I bought the O's and drive a whole brick through in the Lotus. These niggas broken.
Fuck.
Damn, whole
So
breaking the
shoot
Lotus,
7
man.
left-handed Tony Kukoc. Fuck. I'm usually not a fan of the whole Jersey bars. Hit you with a 9 like Rondo and shit like that. But that one was actually creative. You know, the whole left-hand part of it. I fucks with that shit. Stove God ain't disappointing.
Bogus, walk hard in the cream soda. Versace cap and gown, I got a water with diploma. Whatever charges they throw at you, better hold him. Could afford his case, I guess he'd rather fight his way up on a coma.
Damn! Could have fought his case. I guess he'd rather fight his way out the coma. Fuck.
Damn.
And that's hard. You motherfuckers feel that shit. You
Damn.
feel that shit, man. You better fight those cases if you don't want the coma. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got.
Away from burdens of boys, side of the foreign. Dope fiends, arms tied up like Ultimate Warrior. I put a stove in the studio. Whip it, then I know look dishing like Ricky Rubio.
Oh, what?
That's just
No
crazy.
dishing
man.
like Rookie Rubio.
Nah.
Don't fiend tie up their or like Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah, that's just
bro.
hard.
What the fuck?
That's just hard. That's just probably one of the hardest lines right now.
Yeah, that's probably one of the hardest lines of the whole album right there. Like, and Ultimate Warrior is my favorite, wrestler.
Oh, yeah, mine too, man.
You know what I'm saying? God damn, Stove God Cooks once again.
Yeah.
That's 3 times he's
Fire.
3 for 3 with a fire verse.
Yo.
I fucks with the guy, man.
Hey, shout out to that dude, man. Put
I
out
mean,
some good
how
shit.
we feeling about that one?
Oh, I gave that one. I was liking that one, and once again, that one didn't disappoint for me just because of Stove God. So I'm gonna give it a solid 8 again.
Ooh, okay.
I was with him. I'm with you. We'll give it an 8.
I
yeah.
get him an 8.5. And that was
Oh,
because of Stove
Oh,
God.
you gotta be different, huh?
Hey, it's because of Stove God and because he actually had a hook, and the hook wasn't that great, but I don't know. Stove God just did his thing, man.
Yeah,
He saved a couple songs already. The next track is once again another interlude or a little skit or whatever. So track 12, The Great Minder.
Oh, Great Minder. I'm sorry.
Great Minder. So this is this guy Sadhu Gold, and I guess Westside Gunn let him have a track on the album by himself, similar to Pray for Paris when he let Boldy have a whole track alone by himself.
Yeah.
So never heard this guy. I guess he helped produce some of this shit on here. See how it goes.
One time I went to flip reality. I had a vinyl crackle, get a spinal tap. You might could probably find this guy intact. Oh, it's the science jack. I'm in the lab, we getting iron cracking. Adam's iron smashing, wrist ripping, breaking iron shackles.
A very crazy change of pace.
Change your pace like a motherfucker slapped in your face. Like, hey, hold on, what album am I playing? You know what I mean? If I had that shit just playing while I'm like washing dishes, I'll be like, oh, what fucking album came on right now?
That sounds like some shit that Tyler the Creator have on his album.
Yeah, right. It does. I'm like, all right. But then, like, even think about what he said. I'm like, he rapped cool, but he didn't really say much.
Yeah.
Like, at least not for me. But
Cash on the universe, it's like if I finesse, I might could get God to do a verse. True words, can I get next on the sticks though? I'm trying to whip a little ass and tack in and get goes. You flex for this bitch, blow.
okay, I like Tekken, so yeah, I like one of your bars.
And then get go.
I know what that means. For me, bro, that was a 1. I did not like that song. I did not like him as a rapper.
I'm with you on that.
I don't think I'm ever gonna listen to another song that says his name on it. I'm just saying, like, at first I thought it was kind of dope how he just came in. I was like, all right, cool. But then he had a whole verse of that type of shit, and he wasn't really saying much. He was just rapping words together.
Yeah,
and
They didn't really
it almost
make
felt like a
sense.
freestyle, maybe even at some points in it. Like he was just dip. I did not like that shit. I gave that shit a 1, and that was only because of the beat.
Yeah, I gave it a 3. I didn't really care for it, but I'm definitely not gonna play it.
I'll never play that.
So you give it a 3?
I give it a 3.
It's generous.
It was.
What'd you give it? What you got?
1.
A 1. We're out here in 1 gang, man. That's just getting a block thumbs down. Don't ever play that shit in my fucking Spotify or Pandora ever again, dog. So the next song is The Rebirth with Keisha Plum, who was just pretty much talking and the shit. But we'll see how this goes.
Baby, you're not a Pyrex, you can't fuck with me alone, yo. I'm drinking, baby, you're not a Pyrex.
Okay, so that's his hook.
Yup.
I'm drinking Perrier out of Pyrex.
Nice.
I mean,
Look, I wouldn't do it, man. But,
but
especially if they're used, Buffalo, you do what you do.
And they probably are used in his kitchen.
You better keep the cabinet of the clean ones and the other Pyrexes away from each other. You know what I mean? But it sounds tight.
Yep.
It sounds like some Thai fly dope hood shit.
Yep.
So let's see what he got for this one.
Joseph, Moses, Sandals, Valentino, Campbell with the Eagles, watching, posted by the samples, fiends trampled. What you got the Vango with the stamp, yo, extra high from needles, status with the 5
It's not often you hear Westside rap like that.
Nope.
So that one again caught me off guard. I think he kind of listened to that last song and was like, I could probably do something like that too.
Oh, I can guess a little harder.
It's cool. I'm not against
man.
it. You know,
It's catchy.
Yeah.
he's
I like
doing his
it.
thing. Let's see
Got
what
a
we
good
got.
rhythm.
Extract the passion, take extract the flavors, jury on me, major name, one granite city full of neighbors, but to sing like strangers, shooting now with me in Vegas, blood shots and dropping painters on the glass, we watch sailors, mommy used to sharpen painters, tucked it up, the
Okay.
Mom used to shop at Payless.
Hey, my mom used to shop at
Yep.
Payless also.
Sure we all used to shop at
Yeah. Payless was like Foot Locker back in the day.
Yep.
Like, what?
They had the same shoes, just
Shaq's,
not with that
baby.
logo.
I promise I'll be good.
Yeah.
Shaq's from the best. What do you mean?
Hey, I like the change of pace. I like that he tried it. I still think he should have maybe probably stayed in where he's good with that slow flow rap. Like, this is cool to see for me, but I don't know, man. I give that shit a 6. Personally, that was for me.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I give it like a 6.5 too.
Yeah, I was kind of in the middle of the road. That one, I give it a 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I appreciate he tried to switch it up.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, before these last 2 songs, he was having a great album.
Yeah.
For me,
Yep.
like, they're pretty decent tracks. So, the last track of the album, see how I finish it, is Steve Bear. And it's featuring someone named Rome Streets. Never heard of the dude before.
Neither.
So,
But I might
see what we
listen to
got.
him again.
You a dollar late and they short every day, divide the dollar, serving cutty shit that they snorted was off white. Now back to rockin' the rugby with the racehorse. Half a gram for a Virgil, have a blacksmith.
Half a gram for a Virgil. Half a gram for a Virgil.
Half a grand for
Come
Virgil?
on, man.
Okay. If y'all don't know, Virgil is synonymous with 50. He donated $50 to a fucking GoFundMe when he's like a millionaire. So now he said, half a gram is a Virgil, $50 for the half a gram.
Half a Virgil.
White.
And this seems like another song that kind of Westside gave to the homie. I mean, Westside came out and did like 4 bars, and talked real quick, and then gave the rest of the song to Rome Street. So let's see what else he got.
Be the muy bueno, late nights like Leno. I was moving elbows out the rental. I'm living rap that ain't coincidental. I seen a nigga take 5 acid tabs. That shit fried his mental.
Friday's mental.
Friday's
Mental.
Damn, that shit does it sometimes.
Elbows out the
Elbows out the
rental.
rental.
dog.
Yeah, that's just hard.
He's
That's
killing
just hard.
right now. Let's see what else.
Been the same since seen him the other day. I let him hold something, I'm real. Won't look the other way. The street can take you, but won't bring you back. That's what my mother say. Run off with the pack and your brother pay. Blast the
Run off with the pack, then your brother pay.
fuck.
Damn, that
bruh.
hurts.
When he said, I let him host some, I don't look the other way. You know, 'cause a lot of us be ashamed when we see crackheads. We know, like, oh, bro, come on, dog, get away from me. He's like, I'm real. I give him some money. Like, I mean, I'm not, but I'm glad you do. At least you did it. I don't got to do
Yeah,
it.
you
But,
got the pockets for it.
Someone did a
gassing
good deed
right now,
that
though.
day.
I don't know who this guy is, but he's gassing.
And they might have been former clients.
Smashed out his beanie, my Billy's blazing like Turkey Day. You the one that called the shit in the verses that I display. At the top it's really Roman gun, the compass miles away. My style is gunpowder and a crack valve, the dawn is great.
Ooh, style is gunpowder.
Bro, in the vial, though, come on. This motherfucker is crazy. Crazy.
You dirty for dollars, the Goonies gon' relate. Your bitch mouth on my lap like print on a bait. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Gas.
My lab like
Hey, that was that was brave of Westside to end the album with someone else that wasn't him.
Yeah.
You know, but
I
y'all do
mean,
Rome Streets. That might be my second favorite verse on the whole album after Benny's.
Yeah.
And then Boldy's. I mean, but it's looking like this. It's like, for me, out of all the songs, all the verses, I'm going Benny had the best verse, then Rome Streets, and then a bunch
Steve
of Stove God
God.
Cooks and
Yup.
fucking Boldy. And before we get to Westside's like first best verse, you know, like
West Side's in the middle of the pack.
yeah, his features
Yeah.
carried him on this shit.
Oh, for sure.
But they were fire. They didn't like gas him out the water like, damn, bro. But
Nah.
it was kind of like, yo, my homie got gas. Watch this dude go.
Yeah.
And it was like the dudes were spitting. So I mean, I listened to it the first time. I was like, I was running, jogging, so I kind of didn't really listen.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
I was at work
And I was
working,
like, oh,
so
that's not bad.
yeah, so
but-
I didn't really like it at first because I was just working and I couldn't really hear it. So
Yeah,
you know,
same.
Oh, I guess we didn't even rate the last one. My bad, it's on me. What do we give that last song? Steve Burr or
Steve
Barr?
Burr.
That's a good 8.5 for me.
8.5?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it another 8.5 like cheat. It got a knock for me because the whole last of it was like another skit.
Yeah,
shit, so it
it
got
was
a
like
definite knock
2-3
for me.
minutes of a skit or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I gave it an 8.59. But now that you mentioned the skit part, I'm gonna probably go with 8.5. I had it as at a 9, but
Yeah.
that the rest of that track is like a whole
Yeah.
skit.
And it was
Yeah,
3
it's
minutes.
a long time.
3 minutes worth
3 whole minutes.
of another skit. You know what I mean? So, but that dude gas. Rome Streets, never heard of him. So just from this one album, I'm already going to look for Stove God Cooks and Rome Streets.
Yep.
And for the people that have never heard of Benny and Boldy James, they're gonna go look for those dudes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I heard of them, so I'm already looking. But I'm not gonna be looking for Armani Caesar, and I damn sure gonna look the other way for Sadu Gold, whoever.
Yeah.
What about
like-
for Keisha Plum?
She didn't do nothing. We'll talk.
Yeah.
So you know, but I would say honestly, if he didn't have the Great Minder and that Rebirth song on this album, it would have been a really good album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably tied with Pray for Paris.
Up there with Pray for Paris, I would say. You
Yep.
know,
Minus the skits. I'm not a fan of skits.
yeah, the skits thing was kind of. I didn't mind the ones in the interludes in between, little 30
Yeah.
seconds in between.
The interludes were
but
cool.
the shit he had at the end of songs, well, just the last one, because the other one he had Macho Man, he had Jake the Snake.
My,
I
and
felt
the
like he
Keisha
had a
Plum.
lot of skits in this one though.
Nah.
Yeah, but a lot of samples.
Yeah.
But they were connected to the song.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
after the song was over, there'd be like another minute or 30 seconds of someone, which would be like a Macho Man interview, a Jake the Snake interview, a fucking
Some
niggas,
WWE,
you know what I mean?
some wrestling related shit.
Yeah, because but
Yeah.
so what are we giving this overall? What's you guys overall
I
for
give
the
it
whole
an 8.
album?
You give it an 8. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, and I believe it's not even a West Side album; it's a features album.
Yeah.
For West Side.
So it's like a
So he-
DPT album.
It's like who he putting on album type of shit.
Yeah, I give it a 7.58. I have that right in the middle and it fluctuates because the Great Minder was trash. It's probably one of the worst songs I heard all year. You know what I mean? Like at first I was like, oh, dude can kind of rap. Like he could rap kind of like Earl Sweatshirt, like you said, like the Tyler Creator type shit. But then he wasn't saying shit and it just got fucking annoying after like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck that song. So
Next.
that song brought the whole album down.
A little vibe down. Yeah.
Especially because on that level we're hitting right now. Like coming into it, we're hitting.
Yeah, you don't
we're
wanna
skipping
hear
the
that
skits,
shit.
but we're hitting. And then you get toward the end and you just kind of fade off. Rome Streets try to help you a little bit, get back up, and then after his verse, you put another 3 minutes of fucking.
Slump that bitch down.
You know,
You slump got it.
So I think it's 7.58 for me, right in the middle. Damn, but it was better than what I first thought it was. The first time I heard
Definitely.
it.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I was working. So I was like, I give it like a 4.
Yes, and
But
I was
after
I was in the same
rehearing
boat.
it and listening,
And this is also after hearing "Pray for Paris."
yeah,
Yeah.
Pray
which
for
was
Paris.
dope as shit.
Yeah,
So
This
you
had
hear
high
one-
expectations for me coming in,
yep.
just off of Pray for Paris.
Just when I saw before I even got to listen to it, I seen like, what the fuck is this Stove God Cooks? It's kind of a dope name, kind of a stupid name. So I was thinking, but that motherfucker impressed me. I think to me he was the biggest person that impressed me.
Definitely.
Just because his style, I can imagine hearing an album of his. Rome Street, he gassed that shit, but I'll have to see how he
I
sounds
need
like
more.
with a song.
I need
Yeah.
more. I'm like it. I got left with a little bit of an appetite.
Yeah, it was a
you know
little
what I mean?
taste,
Like,
it was a little taste. Like, okay,
that's
I'll
just the
fucks with you.
appetizer right there. Like, let me get some more of that.
So I mean, we're on the wheelhouse of 7.58 is kind of where we're at.
Yep.
Solid release. I'm not mad at it.
Nope.
But if any of you, how do you guys feel about it? Put that shit down
Let
in the
us
comments. Let us know what your rating is. Let us know if we were fucking off. Like maybe someone loved The Great Reminder. Maybe someone loves Sadhu Gold. They're going to all his concerts.
Maybe
Let
somebody
us know
low
what
key
you liked about it.
She didn't say shit, dog.
She talked.
She talked.
She talked.
Did you see a picture of her or something? Is there a reason why? You like
What don't we know, man?
I like plums.
What don't we know?
Like plums.
I like
Yeah, we know.
But yeah, so leave that shit down in the comments, man. Fucking subscribe if you want. We're gonna be doing a lot more album reviews. Pretty much every major one that comes out, we're gonna try to get at it. You know, give it an honest listen, honest rating. Even people we never heard of. So, I mean, I think that's about it. We gotta say about that shit.
That's
We're
it.
pretty much you said it
That's
all.
all we
So on that note, Mixta
Mixta
Boyz
Boyz
out.